Mindset, Rastafari, give thanks and praise for life, health and strength. Another day, we're above ground. As you know, life our ultimate position, not no greater than that. I probably are going to be seen as a Bible villain, seen, because whenever time anybody question what is being said or what is written in the Bible, seeing is like, if you question God. You know? When you buck up on certain contradicting reasoning in the Bible and you question it, like, what is that? You're seen as blasphemous because you are questioning a book, Zine, that contain the words of God. Zine is a book, that's said to contain the words of God. Now, when I read the book, when I read the book in the beginning, very early in the beginning of the book, see? Alright, not even this. Make we go somewhere else. See? Make we go 26. Yeah, make we go verse 26. For instance, let us make man in our, let us, more than one, in our, more than one, after our likeness, more than one. See? So what the Bible say so is that the narrator who write the script I tell we say God say, Zane, as it read, and God said, let us. So it's like the narrator sit on one side, Zane, with him pen or him typewriter or him iPad, Zane, and him a write down what God has said or where go on in the midst of the creation. Zane, in the midst of the creation, God said, let us make man in our image and likeness. So basically, it's not just God, Zane, by himself, because he must say, let us mean more than one. Let us mean more than one. Zane? And it come down to 27. So God created man in his image. In the image of God created he, him, male, and female created he, them. See? So, you see, it changed from the let us, Zane, from 26, and 27, it changed to, so God created man in his image. So you see how the writer a chop and change with how God appear in this creational script or transcript. Zin, it's all about the writer, you know. And the writer write about what God and what God is saying. Zin. So you have to pay close attention. So when you see that conflicting passage, let us, the question is, who is us? Who us meant to be? Is us some angels? Are us some other gods? Who is us? When the writer said, let us, because it's the writer, the one who is narrating the story. I tell you now, say, it's more than one. God are gods. That is the reality of the situation. But as I was saying in the previous video, that people confuse themselves and say it's the word of God. Of late, yes, we know that man of right is God in flesh. These sayings is recent sayings, is us create these sayings. Man of right is God in flesh. So these things are recent. You know what I mean? Probably 60, 70 odd years or even less. Those words, songs, that we create them. I and I. Yeah? So, the word of God are the words of the narrator, because it's someone narrating what is happening, what is taking place. But when you sound like, oh, me sound right now, is we are question God. Why you question God? Or you opposing the Bible. You have something against the Bible and His Majesty say Him glorifying the Bible. So why you sound like that? Like, you know, how I sound? I just come across something in the Bible that is conflicting, it's contradicting. So because it's contradicting, questions need to be asked. Answers need to be given. That is what we're dealing with. Because people say it's the word of God. But really and truly, it's the word of a narrator, whoever the narrator is. Now you have versions. See? And from versions or from translations, you get versions. Because you have to translate from the original into a version. See? So even the original is someone still have to narrate the story. Someone still have to write down and tell you that God created heaven and the earth. And if God created the heaven and the earth, the next question is, since God lived in the heaven, where was God living before the earth and the heaven was created? See all these things, And then people are go like, what type of question that? Yeah, but God did live before the earth and the heaven was created. Because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Right? And them say, the heavens is the Lord dwelling place. God live in heaven. And when you die, you go to heaven because that's where you're going to meet God. Right? Now, where was God living before heaven was created? Before Him create heaven and earth? And I say it. I say it. In the beginning, God created heaven and the earth. Zin? And a God attack, they say, that is not God talking, That is the narrator tell you, say, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Zin? And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. So you see, the thing I tell you, say, the Spirit of God, and a God I tell you, say, Him, the Spirit, a move. No, the narrator I narrate, and I let you know that the earth was without form, and it was void and dark. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the water. That is someone telling you what the Spirit of God is doing. What is happening at that present time. It's not God that tell you, say, boy, Him do that. No. We have to read with overstanding or understanding the things. So when you get knowledge, get understanding also. That part there imperative. And not just the knowledge, but the understanding. Because you have to understand what you read. And basically, what we get from that is that the narrator make you know say, in the creational, in the beginning, it wasn't one God. It was more than one of them. That is what the narrator I tell you, say, I'm more than one God. Pick sense out of nonsense. Mindset, Rastafari, peace and love.